So you might be wondering what you're looking at here. You're looking at Madden 2005. So Madden 2005 is a funny one because it's one of those games. It's a very good football game. I think Madden 05, 6, 7, 8, 9, frankly, all the way through 11, 12, I think Maddens were very good. And the one this year is all right, but it doesn't capture everything that the fans were looking for. So why don't we just take a quick look at Madden 2005? I'm not a franchise guy. I don't do those big like RPG life story things. I don't care about franchise modes. I know this game had one that people loved because it had like the custom radio station that would do sports talk radio about your season and stuff, and I get it. But overall, like, no, I wasn't like a huge fan of that. I've never really been a big fan of that. But one of the things I like about Madden 05? Well, for me, very quickly, mini games, um, rushing attack, 2 minute drill, the mini camp. Let's take a look. So let's see what we got here. We have QB pocket presence, linebacker chase and tackle, defensive back swat the ball. You could do the trench fight, clicking, clutch kicking, corner, coughing corner punting. Believe it or not, like I know these things sound like maybe they sound okay to you or like whatever, but I gotta be honest, like these things are actually fun to play. You can do it on different levels too, which is cool. I forget if you let's do like pocket presence. So game situation. So I actually don't remember this. So the drill. I'm assuming the drill is the one where you're inside of the dummies. The game situation. I don't remember what that was. So we'll kind of experience this together. It's been a long time since I've played this game. I mean, look, the problem with Madden 05 is that it gets overshadowed by ESPN 2K, NFL 2K5, right? We all know that. I've done a video about 2K5 on this channel. You can check that out. I've done a couple of videos on it, and I'll continue to do that probably because I still play the game. I have my 360 up in front of me, but I'm playing this on the PlayStation 2. I just want to throw some love at Madden 05. So, see, I got sacked. So you got to hit the button of the receiver that they want you to throw the ball to before you get sacked. You see, I'm terrible at this. Threw it to the wrong button. Go. You got to stay inside the pocket. That's why it's called pocket press. You can't leave that little circle. I am terrible at this. It is fun. They switch up the buttons on you too, so you're never like throwing to the same button over and over again. So like squares on the right, then squares on the left, then squares up the middle, and you got the balls being thrown at you. It's fun. It's a good drill. They should have had this in the current game. I don't know why they didn't bring this drill back. It's definitely challenging. You can see I'm terrible at it. I did not do well. I mean, Vic's not a pocket passer, but that has nothing to do with him. That's on me. Let's just see. I'm curious what the game situation was. But again, this game gets overshadowed because of ESPN NFL 2K5. That was a game that everybody loved, and because of that, people don't typically refer to this game in the same aura as they would that one. So yeah, I mean that's just one of the. It's an unfortunate casualty of being a game. When you have a game that comes out at the same time as a game that is considered the greatest of all time, even a very, very, very good football game like this gets overshadowed. So, anyway, let's do the game situation. So, a couple things again. Like, this is, for those who haven't played the older Maddens, like the PlayStation 2 Maddens, one thing you're going to notice is obviously the characters or the player models are very different. So, you're trailing the Falcons. You're the Falcons, trailing the Panthers 21-20 with 2 minutes left in the game. Lead in aerial assault with your Falcons and conserve time by using your by using your 3 timeouts, score the game-winning field goal or touchdown before time expires. Okay. So this is not. So this is a little different. You don't have to be in the pocket. It looks like here, like the drill. So I'm not really sure why it's pocket presence. Whoa. Wow. So one thing I just want to say, like again, like with the character models and like the player models, they're gonna let me. They're not gonna let me replay it. No, I want to look at the replay though. So one thing that's pretty cool here is you'll notice that, and I've been playing Madden 11 on my Amberlick, which is basically like the equivalent of Madden 05 on the PlayStation 2, because it's a PSP game. But one thing you'll see, look at the scaling. I think this is actually pretty important and a reason why these old Maddens feel so different. The scaling. Like, these players are scaled differently to the size of the field, so it just feels like there's more room. Like, in a modern Madden game, this ball is not going to be completed. And I'll tell you why. Like, first of all, look at the form on Michael Vick. Just zoom in here. I know some of you young heads are going to say, oh, the graphics. I don't know, man. Like, I guess I'm just used to it, but, like, these graphics, I play the current Madden. These graphics are not horrible. They look a little cartoonish compared to the current gen, of course. But there is something like I think the player models are not terrible here. And the graphics are not terrible. Look at the form on the throw by Vic. Let's see, watch him like stride, but look at the footwork and the whole motion here. This is actually like very, very pretty. This doesn't look terrible for a game that came out in 2004. Like, look at this throw. That's beautiful. And look at how he takes the hit, but he finishes the stride. I know I'm zooming out here and making it a little harder, but look at this. Boom. Now, this is what I mean about the difference between a current Madden game and a Madden 2005. Look at the scaling. This player has room between the sideline and the defender. And I went over this in my NFL 2K5 video because I think that's the thing that 2K5 did so well is besides the actual physics of the game, the scaling of the players to the field. But it's the same thing here. The reason this ball could be completed in current Madden, it feels like the players are almost too big at times for the field. There's no space. So when you throw a ball to the sideline, it's so easy for the defenders, and really any pass, it's easy for them to go up. It's so much harder to complete a vertical a pass, like over the top of a defender, versus a side pass. That's why people love to run crossing routes in Madden. Crossing routes are so popular because it gives you space to the sideline where the defender's behind you, versus like if a defender is in front of you, it's hard to get that ball over the top. Look at how this ball is able to be completed over the top. And that's because, and also look at the defender. Yeah, he doesn't get his hand up to knock the ball down, but look at how he tries to strip the ball here on the tackle and how I break free of that. I love this animation. I know that they've been adding new animations to Madden. They're trying to like catch it up to like some of these older games, but man, look at that. That is so well done. So anyway, that is Madden 2005. To me, that's like one of the reasons why people love Madden 2005 so much, and the old Maddens in general, because of how it scales. And I mean, there's different things. Like Madden did a better job of having different game modes in terms of like the little mini games versus what you get in 2K5. But 2K5 obviously overall was a slightly better game in terms of gameplay. But this is no slouch. You would never feel bad having this game versus having NFL 2K5. And I knew a lot of people that played both, honestly. We had a lot of options back in the day for sports games. It used to be like 3 or 4 licensed sports games for everything. Plus, you had NFL Street coming out too at this time. So there were just a ton of games to play. It was a really great time for video games, obviously. Anyway, chase and tackle. Of course, the Ravens. I'm guessing you get to be Ray Lewis. We could do the drill. I can jump into a regular game too. I just figured, like, for me, the mini games. This is one of the things fans have wanted back. I'm glad they brought some of these back in mini camp in the current Madden. I think that's cool. More of these would be nice. Just one of the things that people really appreciate about old Maddens here. So let's see, Stoudemire. I can't remember what the burst is. Of course, I'm Ed Reed and Beaumont. Where's the? I don't remember what the. Oh, sprint is circle, right? I think this game has a hit stick too. Well, I'm not doing a whole lot of anything. I'm trying to like strafe and hit stick. There we go. Finally got the hit stick. Ah, I missed. Oh, missed that tackle. Still didn't score. I'm surprised. Ray Lewis is the cover guy in this game, but they do a linebacker drill, and Ray Lewis isn't the guy. Unless I messed up the roster. I don't know if I have a saved roster on here. Ooh, I got greedy. I went in the backfield. I think this drill they actually do have in the current game, if I don't know. I forget. I just keep going for the hit stick instead of. I should just do regular tackle, but I'm trying to like get the big hit. Yep. Whoa, nice. Then I got the fumble there. Nice. All right, that was better. These mini games are fun. But yeah, I mean, this is why people love these old Maddens. There might be some lag when I upload this video, but that's unfortunate. It's just for some reason like my capture card, it's probably not the best. So at times I guess I get some lag, but anyway, so these are mini games. Why don't we jump into I don't need to say anything. We can jump into a regular game here. Of course, it's gonna take forever. So, do I want to play online? No. I don't have my Ethernet cord connected. So let's do a regular game. Jets. The Jets were good. 2004. Did they have it down here? Oh, okay. This is another cool thing. They have all-time Jets. They have. You could play like. They have historic teams like built into the game. Now I can't remember if they actually have the names on all the players, or if it's like one of those things where they just put like numbers or implied players. But either way, like I think this was a great effort. Like 2K was good about this too. Like people like having the classic teams available. Like I think it's pretty neat. Like the 85 Jets, 82 Jets, 68 Jets are locked. I guess I didn't unlock them. So we could do that. Do they have? Oh, they got all the time. Wow, they got the 90 Giants. Go Super Bowl 86 9. 58 Giants. Why don't we do that? We'll do the 58 Giants versus the 82 Jets. Why not? Let's have some fun with it. I feel like switching halftime too. And I'll take requests, by the way, guys, if you're watching this. I have a lot of PlayStation 2 games. I also have a modded PlayStation 2 that has hard drive with a ton of games on it. So I should have pretty much any game. I guess I shouldn't say any game, but PlayStation 2, for a library that was beautifully large and full of fun, I have a lot of games. So if you want something, if you want to see something, I'll try to do it. Again, I don't have the greatest capture card. I probably have to upgrade that. But I do this. I do this for fun, so I will see what I can do. But yeah, if you have a request for Nintendo 64, PlayStation 2, PlayStation 1, Xbox 360, PlayStation 3, or Xbox Series X, I can probably find it. Especially if it's sports or wrestling. I'm always on that. I'll kick first. I forgot about the classic teams. I think that's such a cool touch. So to have like these old school, all the teams pretty much have it too, by the way, which is neat. No accuracy on the kick. I got lucky. Sometimes that'll happen, like where you'll totally miss on accuracy, but you'll just luck out that the ball doesn't go out of bounds. But one thing I would point out, like I think Madden 2005, if I'm not mistaken, this might have been the first or second game where they had the hit stick. If everybody recalls, the EA Sports had a huge initiative in in the mid 2000s where they really tried to introduce what they called like freestyle into all of their sports games. So in the hockey game, they wanted you to be able to use the right joystick to move the stick so that you could do dekes with the puck. In football, they wanted you to be able to juke, have a hit stick. Like they really tried to open up the gameplay basically. And I think they actually did a good job with it, frankly. Now I'm playing the. Oh, sorry, this is the '82 Jets. So this is not Ken O'Brien, because I was going to say the mid late '80s should be Ken O'Brien. He was number 7 in the Jets. So, I gave up a big one. Yep, that's a touchdown. Very nice. That was nice. You got to give it to him. Third down. I totally misplayed. I don't know why they showed that. That was terrible. But anyway, so this was an initiative that EA Sports did across the board, and they really introduced the freestyle nature of all the games. And the same thing with the NBA Live series at the time. For kids who don't know, NBA Live, probably up until the mid 2000s, was the vaunted basketball game, even over 2K. 2K was great, but 2K didn't really surpass them until like the mid-late 2000s in terms of overall popularity. So all the sports games use the right joystick as a new way to introduce what they called it freestyle, but basically it's hit stick on defense in football, it's juking on offense. It's just a fancy way to or just a way to introduce like a little bit more control over the players. So, that element being added really changed the way some of these games feel. All the sports games, because it allowed the user to really create moves rather than having simulated like motions that were built in on spins and things like that. You still had that, but certainly like it became less prevalent. And of course I'm yapping and take a terrible sack. 3rd and 22. Oh, he didn't catch that? probably have to go for it because I don't punt, but it's probably going to be a disaster. Giving the ball back on the 5-yard line. I don't know who this is. Oh, no! Remember, I'm playing against the New York Sack Exchange. And they got me, man. The pressure really got to me. Oh, that was terrible. Up 9-0, and they get the ball. Yeah, I got some problems here. This is probably what the game coming up tomorrow is going to be like. Oh, and he broke it. Oh, my goodness. This is the Jets team that lost in the AFC Championship game, I think, right? To the Raiders? Browns? I forget. Negative 19 yards for me so far. 58 Giants suck, man. What the hell? Yeah, I should have just go with like modern teams, but whatever. But anyway, so the joystick ads. So that was a new thing, but anyway, get into back to like this game. So again, like the nature of this game, it's just a little bit more loose. There's no arcade and sim. It's all sim, I guess. So if you're playing this, you've never played the old games. You don't have like these different modes. It's all based on one type of gameplay. But one thing you'll notice is just like again, like I talked about the scaling on the field. Like looks like there's just more room to operate. The tackling animations I think are pretty good. Across the board, just animations in general. Like if I actually just go back very quickly, you never really heard a lot of complaints, even though you had more animations in older sports games. You didn't really hear complaints about them because the way they were captured is pretty decent. They're doing slow motion. All the blocking looks pretty good. Now he gets up against the line. The physics there are pretty decent. Like, okay, the hole is blocked. Now he's going backwards. Now I got him coming down. I mean, to me, there's nothing there that looks. This doesn't look awkward. This looks pretty natural. And I just think sometimes the simple nature of these old games is refreshing, at a minimum. So, and I like the touches too. Like you play as a classic team, so they actually changed the logo on the field, which is nice. So I think that's a nice touch. So yeah, so we get something going here offensively, huh? Smoked. Just like a short pass or something. So in offense, the hit stick is called playmaker. I'm going to try to record some gameplay of another game, too. I don't know if I was going to do Here Comes the Pain or something, some other game while I have the PlayStation capture card open. Oh. We're in inches, man. Just like running football here. I don't think I even have a first down in this game yet, so good to pick one up. Oh, man, I had a block, too, and I ran right at him. I'll go for it. Of course. Same play this time. Just cut it upfield. Did I get the first down, or did they get the first down? I got the first down. That's tied. Get the ball out quickly. Yeah, the rhythm of the game too. Again, when you can throw the ball over the top and sideline to sideline, it actually just feels better playing quarterback. You know, This plays a lot like the NCAA games do of this time. 1, 2, 3, get the ball out. Even though he's double teamed. Yeah, I mean the Jets. I don't. For those who don't know, the early '80s Jets, New York Sack Exchange, what they called them, because they had a very good defensive line, similar to what they have now. Wow, that was a nice play by the linebacker. It's crazy. I saw him coming through the middle, and I immediately in my head I'm like, oh, I got a problem here. We're in field goal range. Well, I tried to get cute and I paused, but I didn't pause the game, so now I took a delay game penalty. That'll help my cause. So I am probably a little outside of field goal range because in this time frame they don't let you easily hit 50-yard field goals. Half an inch off there. Oh, nice catch. Nice catch and throw. So on this one, yeah, like this. Pressure down. So this time, I mean, I have time to make the throw. Just trying to get that route to develop. I threw it. Really, he wasn't open when I threw that ball, but he clears the deep. He gets from behind to in front with just enough room. Yeah. I mean, the more I play this is a fun game. I mean, well, and I've been playing, like I said, I've been playing this game essentially on my Android because I have Madden 11 on there. So it's essentially the same thing. For all intents and purposes, it's the same thing. Even though it's years ahead, it's a PSP game, so and it's basically almost a throwaway. Catching. 3rd and 5. All right, 3rd and 5. Yeah, I mean, I don't know how this is going to come out, but I would say if you can pick up this game on a PS2, I would recommend it. This is fun. Caught at the 1. Now I'm going to run the city for a touchdown. There we go. All right. Well, there you go. 58, 58 Giants. Who actually their home stadium would have been Yankee Stadium. Would have been cool if I had the 68 Jets. I could have done shade. The one thing I don't like about football games, which they've never done, is they don't have classic stadiums. I don't know, like baseball they do, but like in football they never have the classic. Oh man, again with the kick. I'm terrible with this kick meter. I don't know what it is. Like I just that's brutal. I mean those are huge missed points. So yeah, I gotta get good at that quickly, otherwise I'm gonna have a hard time. But yeah, the kick meter there is. I mean, I'm sorry, the lack of classic stadiums in old football games to me is always annoying. I always felt like it'd be nice to play a football game in Yankee Stadium or Shea Stadium or, even like to be able to still play in the Raiders Stadium in Oakland, like because they moved to Vegas, like, Oh, pick! This could be a pick six. Oh, touchdown! Oh, wow! Oh man, what a turn of events! Yeah, talking about the route, huh? That's not Aaron Rodgers, folks. It's the '82 Jets. I actually don't know who the quarterback was back then. I'm not that old, folks. I talk classic sports a lot, but I'm not that old. Let's see the slow replay here. The all 22, right? Let's see. He's got his back turned. This is a fake, right? And then, yeah, I mean that's not a good throw. It's not a good throw. Exciting. I was playing Madden 11 in on my PSP or my Amberlick PSP game, and I had a similar vibe of like the gameplay where I was losing most of the game actually. Like, oh, another missed kick, terrible. I'm terrible at that. I'm just not used to it. It's unbelievable. And I basically like there's parts of the gameplay that are challenging, and there's parts that are like arcade like, and it's just kind of a swing and a miss sometimes, like in terms of catering to different fans and what they're looking for. But I think overall, most fans. Oh no, I gave it right back. I gave it right back. Most fans will like this game. It's fun. Wow. Absolutely gave it right back. You know what's happening is I'm hitting on offense X is sprint. On defense circle is sprint. So I'm hitting the different buttons interchangeably when I'm trying to make tackles. So it's causing me to accelerate, stop, move all over, and not like square up to make hits. And I was just terrible tackling on my part. I mean, I don't care how long ago I played this game. Like, I definitely should know how to play. Like, these are games I've played my whole life, right? So, not good on my part. But anyway, I'll just finish out the quarter probably, and then I'll switch to another game because I have a little bit of a window to record some footage here with my PS2. So I want to go ahead and do that. Looks like the double teaming. Number 84 for some reason. I don't know why. That was weird. The double teaming him straight up. Like the safety came over, but that leaves room for me. Let's see, yeah, but not. Oh, I got hit as I threw. Oh wow. I was trying to go deep, and I got hit as I threw the football, and ended up throwing that interception. That was actually pretty well done by the game and the mechanics of the game, because it changed the whole changed the dynamics of the throw. Yeah, I got some work to do here. Down by 4 already, and they are in a good position to get some points here. At minimum, they're going to get a field goal. But definitely, my tackling needs a little work. So, yeah, like I said, this is a fun game. The fun factor in old sports games, and really old games in general, is there. If you can get over the graphics, then I think you'll enjoy playing all these old games. Almost intercepted. 3rd and 10. So this would be about a 39-yard field goal, 41-yard field goal. 41. So 41. 41. And that kick is good. All right. So the Jets. Jets. Turn that interception into 3 points. And now it is a 6-point game. And of course. I'm sorry, 7-point game. Four minutes. I'm going to try to take a deep shot here. I don't know these players. These are obviously classic teams. They don't have names or anything, so. Oh, that time the defender made a nice play. I put some air under that, too. He made a nice play. First down. Four minutes. I could try to run a draw play. Yeah, about 4 or 5 yards there. Oh, 2 yards? That's it? I thought I got more than that. That would not have nowhere near. All right, 3rd and 8. I'm learning a lot out of this one formation. Let's see if I can get a deep shot here. Oh, that's what's his name? Gas now. Huge sack there. Take me right out of my rhythm here. Ah, 4th and 20. I mean, basically, this has to be just a try to get some of it back, or 3rd and 20. Try to get some of it back. I'm gonna bring a blitz. It's gonna be a good one-on-one. Oh, he wouldn't. I hit the button, and he wouldn't let me get the pass off. All right, probably make this the last play. This is depressing. Yep. Well, there you go. So anyway, that's just some gameplay. I gotta keep practicing. I haven't played this in a while, but it's fun. It's fun. It's got good balance between arcade and sim. Good scaling on the players, the physics of the game. I recommend this as a pickup. So we'll pick this up later. I'll jump back into another one at some point. But this was Madden 2005. Keep having fun in the corner arcade. Thanks, everybody.